one of the longest running cultural events in central Indiana. And it's called St. Benno Fest, and it goes down at the Athenaeum. I have the Athenaeum Foundation President Craig Mintz with me right now to talk about it. Hi, Craig.
Well, hi.
St. Benno Fest.
St. Benno Fest.
Okay, so this is like the spring version of Oktoberfest. You could say that?
Yes. It basically, Frühlingsfest is what it's called, is kind of that springtime celebration that the Germans would or do celebrate. And we do that through St. Benno Fest.
Okay, and St. Benno was who, would you say, in a nutshell?
In a nutshell.
There's a lot to
It'll be
said.
a big nutshell. St. Benno is the patron saint of Munich. But Benno is kind of, for us, that celebration for Frühlingsfest, in that Benno, being the patron saint of Munich, he had a sidekick who was a goat. His goat buddy was named Erbach. So Bach beers were actually named after Benno's goat sidekick, Bach. Erbach. So this is a celebration in the spring of the Bach beers, or my box or double box. So, like Oktoberfest beers are celebrated obviously during Oktoberfest. Bach beers are celebrated in Frühlings or for us, St. Benno Fest.
Okay. And St. Benno, quote unquote, will make an appearance at St. Benno Fest, as will Erbach.
Oh, yeah, they both will. And so they do like a processional. There's a traditional toast where St. Benno holds up 2 liters of beer. He then says his blessing and then promptly chugs those 2 liters of beer.
Good heavens.
And then calls it a night. But yes, it's kind of a fun way to usher in the spring season.
Okay, and let's go back to the fact that it's one of the oldest cultural events in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Like, so you've got official records taking this back over 100 years, but
easily
there's an oral history that goes way further than
back.
That.
So, on record, Benno, I think St. Benno Fest started in like 1910, 1911. But from oral history from the Athenaeum Turners who built the Athenaeum and started a lot of these celebrations culturally in the city of Indianapolis, it goes back to like late 1870s, early 1880s.
Wow.
So it is kind of one of the most consistent cultural events in the city of Indianapolis. So it's been going on for quite some time.
And if you come, admission includes a beer flight.
Yeah, so it is the celebration of Bach beer, ultimately. So we've partnered with 4 local breweries, Gugman House, Mashcraft Brewing, Sun King, and Field Brewing in Westfield. We're going to have a beer flight available, so your ticket will get you a beer flight. You will get a Gugman House Hefeweizen. You will get a barrel-aged Bach from Sun King, which is mighty tasty.
Whoa.
A double Bach from Field Brewing and a Maibach from Mashcraft. So you'll get a kind of compare and contrast the different styles of German beer this time of year. And then Indie Polka Motion will be playing. So we'll get that Oompa music going. Everybody can kind of have that polka kick, which everybody likes this time of year.
Okay, St. Benno Fest happening tomorrow night at the Athenaeum. You might say it's the GOAT of cultural events.
I haven't, but I'm going to start.
Okay, there
yes.
you go. And Craig Mintz, Athenaeum president, has been my guest this morning. Thank you so much, Craig. Looking forward to it.
Thank you for having me.